Welcome to Daddy Bits, our trade ideas show hosted by yours truly, the Trading Daddies. I am your host, the Ugly One, and as always, my amazing co-host,
Hot and ready.
Hot and Ready is back in the building. Tefleezy Fosheezy in the heezy. On today's episode, we're gonna sell the news. We're gonna sell the news, or we're gonna sell our spleens. So it's a choose your own adventure book. Please stay tuned. So if you guys haven't yet, make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the post notification bell, give us a nice thumbs up. If you guys like this content, it definitely helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And with that being said, let's get to the episode after this intro. What's up? Happy 420, dude.
That's right, huh? Today is
420.
It
is 420. There's a lot of things that happen today. It's Doge Day.
Mm-hmm.
Then it is 420.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, they found that dude Chauvin guilty.
Mm-hmm.
So that's three positive things that happened today.
Let's talk about the negative things.
The whole market. I made 2 TikToks about it. The market is that bad when I make TikToks. So if you haven't yet, please make sure that you hit up our Instagram. I posted it on there. And if you haven't seen our TikTok page yet, at Trading Daddies on TikTok. It's not funny yet. I think we'll get there eventually. These spur of the moment videos, I'm still learning how to work TikTok. I'm like, you know how they say that you're a boomer if you like the 10-year yield?
Oh, God.
I'm 35 and I feel like a boomer trying to fiddle with a cell phone because I don't know how to use TikTok.
Me neither.
I
kind of gave up on it.
My sister-in-law was watching me. Was watching me make this TikTok, right? And she recorded me. Look at this boomer making the TikTok.
So someone was recording her record you.
Somebody was recording me recording a TikTok.
Oh.
I look like a Neanderthal. How do you work this? Me phone work. So let's get into the stocks that we want to talk about. First and foremost, market conditions. The Q took a fatty dumpy. Not a big fan of the Q today. It wasn't as fruitful or even positive at all. I mean, it did break some support. And I'm not sure, John, how do you feel about this?
Dude, I think, we're in for a dip. So don't be scared. I mean, it's not going to crash. We just had a crash last year.
We just had a crash, yeah.
But yeah, it seems like we're going to hit a dip right here. Just a little, bump.
Well,
like a bump in a dip, right? We've already experienced the bump.
Like a B2K bump.
Oh God, how old is that song?
How old are we to know that song?
If you don't know that song,
oh man, if the girl that you're dating doesn't know that there's a third bump in that song, she's too young for you, bro.
God.
But I feel like we're still in the zone right here that we drew yesterday for the Qs. As long as it doesn't, go past that and then it doesn't break down through the EMA 20, I think we're still in a good position to keep on testing the highs. I mean, we did hit a high the other day, so it's just natural. This is just the way the market is. I hope that you guys got out of your positions when you guys got, when you guys saw an exit strategy for it. And I feel that there's going to be more gains to come. Just make sure that you guys are patient. Your higher conviction plays, make sure that you guys hold on to them. If, like me, you didn't get it with a bang margin call. It's one of those days I got hit with a bang margin call.
Is that why you had plenty of time to do TikTok?
Yeah, I had plenty of time to make TikToks. What else am I gonna do? I'm waiting. But luckily, at the end of the day, it cleared. So I'm kind of excited about it.
So did your machine ran out of ice or something?
No, the machine was struggling too.
Did you pay the water bill?
No, I definitely pay the water bill. It's just the machine was struggling. It needed it needed a little bit of an umph. Know what I'm saying? let's get to the SPY here. Actually, let's take a look at NASDAQ futures real quick. NASDAQ futures looking a little bit reddish.
Yeah.
A little bit reddish today. And I don't think this is over yet. So give it another 3 days before we see any type of upward movement. If you're short on plays, now is the time to make sure that you guys get in as well as manage your risk. Let's take a look at the SPY here. The SPY did pretty much the same exact
SPY
thing.
looks weak, man.
It looks very weak. They all look weak. The whole market in general looks weak.
It's sitting at support right now. It broke it earlier, but it somewhat bounced towards the end. So key levels for SPY obviously would be 406. That's another 1.5%.
Yeah.
Who knows? We might have another 1%er tomorrow, but I highly doubt it. Most likely it'll be like a dead cat bounce and then come down again. Yeah, it really depends on if we get rejected on the 412. So if we open below 412 for SPY, 412 can be resistance, meaning there's going to be a lot of sellers up there.
For sure. Let's take a look at the SPY futures. If this turns green, be prepared for a dead cat bounce. Make sure that you guys get out of the positions when it tops. Yep, right there. You see this MACD, it's kind of crossing. There's still a lot of room to go down on the SPY here for the RSI.
For sure.
So just make sure that you guys are managing your risk. Again, we cannot stress this enough. When you guys see profits, make sure that you guys take your profits. And let's take a look at the stocks that we want to take. Take a stab at. Actually, the first one on the list is HD. Now, HD's has been on a miraculous run lately, and it's been nuts, dude. HD's been nuts, and we've been eyeing HD for a short for the past week and a half, really.
Yeah. I tried shorting it at 316, didn't work out. Here we are at 323. And today is very promising. The reason we're putting this on a short notice, short position notice, is because it hit a doji yesterday. It hit a high at 328, and it opened lower today. However, it did bounce off of support. So we're gonna watch it again tomorrow. The key support right here would be 321, 320. If that breaks, I'm just going to keep adding on to it. Now, how I'm going to play this, I'm probably going to swing this for like a week or two. The reason being is because, it ran for a month and a half straight.
Oh, yeah.
Like it didn't care.
Yeah. It didn't. It was a honey badger. How many times?
Zoom out. Like it ran from March 5th as a bottom at 250, 246 or whatever, 247, all the way to 328. That's a crazy run.
That's a rocket. And you know what we say? What comes up must come somewhere. Down? Is it down?
I think it's due for a drop.
It's due for a correction, drop, really,
like a dip, and we want to take advantage of that opportunity. I'm not saying that I'm bearish on Home Depot. God, Home Depot's an amazing company, but we're going to take advantage of this opportunity by shorting at the top at least. And how we're going to cover this, at least how I'm going to play it is I'm going to cover on the next support, which is at around 311, 312. So we're talking about, a 10-point move right there. A 10-point move for Home Depot is already a lot. That's like what, 3 something percent, I think. And then, if we're feeling frisky, if the market conditions, we're still on the dip, then obviously your last target would be around 295. So that's a home run right there.
Definitely a home run. One thing to note, though, when you guys are looking at shorts, take a look at the daily chart, but also take a look at the intraday chart just to see what it's doing after hours. And we could see that it's still kind of it's not strong after hours at all. So I think this short could definitely pay out, especially if you guys give yourself enough time to let this play mature. The next stock that we want to talk about is Penn National Gaming. Viva la Barstool, John. Viva la Barstool.
Yes. My God. Who would have thought? I've traded Penn so many times, right?
Mm-hmm.
And who would have thought a stock that was what? If you zoom out a year ago, well, let's do 3 years. Okay. It hit back when the market crashed, back in March, it hit a low of $3.75. That's the week of March 16th. Isn't that crazy?
Dude, that's
ran
nuts.
all the way. All you had to do was just hold on to that 100 shares. That's what, $3,000. Hold on to it for 1 year to be exact. 315. The week of 315, which was a 1 year anniversary, you would have hit $142. Isn't that crazy?
That's bananas.
Your $3,000 investment. $3,000 investment would have been
bananas. Times 100.
Exactly.
Times 100. Bananas. Bananas.
Imagine,
that's what you call time in the market as opposed to time in the market.
If you had 1,000 shares, you would have put in 3750 to be exact. 1,000 shares a month ago would have been worth $142,000.
Exactly.
Craig.
So, what about this chart do you see? Moving forward.
So for this one, I do like the momentum for Penn. Obviously, it's it's a degenerate stock. First of all, I like pairing Penn Gaming with DraftKings. I'm waiting on DraftKings. Man, 51 is like the sweet spot. So for Penn Gaming, if we're looking at on the daily chart, yes, it is a weak stock, but today kind of gave it some hope. Your last support for the daily chart would be at 86, which is today's low. Today's candle, it's just a regular candle, but really where you want to put your stop is at 86. I'm not calling for a bounce yet, obviously, but I'm definitely going to put this on my watch list because Penn Gaming, when it moves, it moves. It gives you 5 to 8%, opportunities, and that's pretty big. So I'm going to keep an eye on this one. Obviously, the key level, if it ever breaks, which I highly doubt it would right now, it would be at 98. That's pretty, that's like what, 8, 11. Yeah, that's 10%, 10, 11% away.
That's a falling wedge too.
Yeah. So this one, it broke, yesterday's low. So definitely this one, you can see a lower low. Lower low means it's bearish. First of all. So, it broke yesterday's low. So just keep that in mind. I'm not calling for a reversal here, but you definitely want to put a Penn on your watch list just in case something turns around. Because the chart itself is it's heading towards beat up,
territory.
You got your RSI getting beat up slowly, and then your MACD is about to come down even more. So I would love to swing this. If we catch
gives us some strength, if we catch, give us a little bit of strength, and I think we're definitely gonna take a quick look at Penn for the future. So keep that on your watch list. Again, if you haven't yet, please make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button, post notification bell, give us a nice thumbs up if you guys like this content. If you guys want to be featured on the show, make sure that you guys drop the stocks that you guys want us to cover in the comment section below. As always, not financial advice. These are just stocks that John and I take a look at to see what we can keep in our watch list and how we would play them in the future. But not all plays are winners. I mean, we've done that numerous times on this channel. Like we call out when we lose on trades too, because we're all about that transparency action over here, boss. The last stock that we want to cover actually is also another short. John pointed out to me earlier that Lockheed Martin is ready to be dropped.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the 1 year chart.
Right there. That is a fat move, and that is ready. Just like the HD chart. It's very similar to the HD chart. Yep. And they did report earnings today.
Yeah, they reported earnings. Earnings was all right. I mean, they missed on. I think they missed on revenue by like 50 million. Lockheed Martin is a staple, dividend producing stock. You would want to have this on your portfolio because it's air defense, and it's in the space sector as well. They just got included in ARC funds, ARC X, yes. And I have shares of Lockheed Martin. It pays about 3%, around that area. But for this one, similar action, actually somewhat similar chart. If you compare it with HD.
Oh yeah, very similar.
Yeah, it ran for a month straight. I mean, it wasn't big jumps. We're not talking about like a leap of faith over here, like Home Depot, but it did run all the way from 340 to 380. That's like a 10, 11% increase within like a month.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a month to be exact. Yeah, a month and a week. So for this one, I think it's ready to come down. Our first target for this one would be 378.
Right here on the EMA 20. Yep.
I do think there is going to be a dead cat bounce. So for Home Depot and Lockheed Martin, I am going to short on a green day. Like,
yep.
Isn't that crazy? You're going to short on a green day, because since the market's on a downtrend, I want to be able to capitalize. Like every dollar counts.
Yeah. You want to be able to capture all of that. Just like when you're going long on a stock, you want to make sure that you're buying the bottom.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why you want to average down too, is because when you buy something in the middle and then it kind of dips, make sure that you guys have enough cash in your portfolio in order for you to buy those dips.
Yeah. Well, here's my number one. Well, I don't want to say number one rule, but there's plenty of rules that I'm trying to enforce. If you're looking at the market, since obviously it looks like we're about to take a dip right now, what you want to do is, you sell the rip. Okay. That's it. You sell the pops.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And then if we're in a bullish market, obviously when the market's going up, you want to buy the dip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically buy on red days and then sell on green days. And for this, scenario right here with Home Depot and Lockheed Martin, we're doing the complete opposite. Okay, so we're shorting on green days and then we're selling on red days. Make sense?
That makes sense. Buy on red, eat that bread, and then buy on. If you're long, that's what you do. You buy on red, you eat that bread. But if you're shorting, buy on green, so you won't be seen. Buy on green. Nah, mean. Oh my god, that's so good. That's so cool. Hey, copyright trading daddies. Nobody take that. I'm making that a shirt. Buy on green. Nah, mean. And I guess that's it for this show.
We got some solid plays coming up.
We do. We definitely do got some solid plays. It's a matter of capital that needs to be brought in. And then let's definitely be able to short those plays. As always, please make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button, post notification bell, give us a nice thumbs up if you guys like this content. Make sure that you guys drop in the comment section below the stocks you guys want us to cover. And with that being said, let's get trading. And remember that the charts do not lie. We be burning.
Nah, mean.
Remember that one song? Yeah, nah, mean.